Today we are exploring China, one of the world's most diverse and truly fascinating travel destinations on the entire planet. This incredible country is unlike anywhere else you will ever visit. China seamlessly blends thousands of years of ancient history with breathtaking modern architecture that touches the sky. It offers stunning natural landscapes that seem almost too beautiful to be real, alongside rich cultural traditions that have been carefully preserved across countless generations. Whether you are a history enthusiast, a nature lover, a food explorer, or simply someone searching for an unforgettable adventure, China has something absolutely remarkable waiting just for you. From towering mountains to vibrant megacities, from ancient dynasties to cutting-edge innovation, this destination never stops surprising its visitors. So get ready, because in this video, we are counting down the top 10 must-visit places that every traveler absolutely needs to experience in China. Let us begin. Our first destination is arguably the most iconic structure ever built by human hands, the Great Wall of China. Stretching over 13,000 miles across mountains, deserts, and valleys, this extraordinary fortification stands as one of the greatest architectural achievements in all of human history. Construction began as far back as the 7th century before the Common Era, with millions of workers dedicating their lives to building this remarkable defensive barrier. Today, visiting the Great Wall is an experience that simply cannot be put into words. For the best experience, head to the Mutianyu section, which offers beautifully restored towers surrounded by lush greenery, or visit Badaling, the most accessible and well-preserved section near Beijing. As you walk along the ancient stone pathway, gazing out over endless mountain ridges disappearing into the horizon, you feel an overwhelming sense of awe and connection to thousands of years of human history. This is truly a wonder worth experiencing firsthand. From the Great Wall, we now head to Beijing, the magnificent capital city of China, and our second must-visit destination. Beijing is truly a city like no other, where centuries of imperial history exist side by side with modern skyscrapers and contemporary culture. At the heart of the city stands the Forbidden City, a breathtaking palace complex that once served as home to Chinese emperors for nearly 500 years. Just outside its gates lies Tiananmen Square, one of the largest public squares in the entire world, carrying enormous historical and political significance. Not far away, the Temple of Heaven offers a stunning glimpse into ancient Chinese spiritual traditions, with its iconic circular architecture set within beautiful parkland. Beyond these landmarks, Beijing delivers extraordinary experiences through its world-class cuisine, from Peking duck to street dumplings, vibrant shopping districts, and deeply rooted cultural performances. Beijing is absolutely a destination you cannot afford to miss. From Beijing, we now travel east to our third destination, Shanghai, China's most cosmopolitan and futuristic city. Shanghai is a place that genuinely takes your breath away the moment you arrive. Start your journey along the iconic Bund waterfront, a stunning stretch of colonial-era architecture lining the Huangpu River. Standing there and gazing across the water, you are greeted by the jaw-dropping skyline of Pudong, home to some of the world's tallest and most architecturally daring skyscrapers, including the famous Oriental Pearl Tower and the Shanghai Tower. But Shanghai is not just about gleaming glass and steel. Wander into the charming old French concession area, where tree-lined streets, vintage cafes, and beautifully preserved European-style buildings create an entirely different atmosphere. This is what makes Shanghai truly extraordinary. Within just a few city blocks, you experience centuries of history standing side by side with breathtaking modern urban life, making it unlike any other city on Earth. Our fourth destination takes us to Xi'an, one of China's oldest cities and home to one of the greatest archaeological discoveries in human history, the Terracotta Army. Buried for over 2,000 years, these thousands of life-size clay warriors were created to guard Emperor Qin Shi Huang in the afterlife. Walking through the excavation pits and seeing row after row of individually crafted soldiers standing in perfect formation is truly a breathtaking and humbling experience. Each figure has unique facial features, making the craftsmanship even more remarkable. But Xi'an offers much more than just this legendary site. The city's ancient walls, stretching over 13 kilometers, are among the best preserved in all of China and are perfect for cycling or walking. Then there is the vibrant Muslim Quarter, a bustling neighborhood filled with incredible street food, aromatic spices, and lively markets that will completely delight your senses. Xi'an is absolutely unforgettable. From ancient cities, we now journey into one of the most breathtaking natural landscapes on Earth. Welcome to Guilin and the Li River, the fifth destination on our list. Guilin's karst mountains are truly otherworldly. These dramatic limestone peaks rising from misty valleys have inspired Chinese painters and poets for centuries. And the moment you see them in person, you will instantly understand why. The famous Li River cruise from Guilin to Yangshuo is an absolute highlight. Drifting along this legendary waterway, you are surrounded by some of the most picturesque scenery in all of Asia. Towering green peaks reflect perfectly in the calm river waters, creating scenes that look almost too beautiful to be real. Beyond the river, the surrounding countryside reveals charming traditional villages where rural life continues much as it has for generations. The spectacular terraced rice fields carved into the hillsides add yet another layer of stunning visual beauty to this unforgettable region. From the stunning river landscapes of Guilin, we now head west to Chengdu, the capital of Sichuan province and one of China's most beloved cities. Chengdu is home to the Chengdu research base of giant panda breeding, an absolute must-visit for any traveler. Watching these adorable, fluffy creatures munch on bamboo and playfully roll around is truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience that will melt your heart completely. But Chengdu offers far more than just pandas. This city is widely celebrated as a food paradise, particularly famous for its bold and fiery Sichuan cuisine. From mouth-numbing mapo tofu to sizzling hot pot, every meal here is an unforgettable flavor adventure that food lovers absolutely dream about. Beyond the food, Chengdu is defined by its wonderfully relaxed tea house culture. Locals gather in traditional tea houses to sip tea, play mahjong, and simply enjoy life at a slower, more peaceful pace. From the laid-back streets of Chengdu, we now journey to one of the most otherworldly places on Earth, Zhangjiajie National Forest Park in Hunan Province. If these towering sandstone pillars look familiar, that is because they directly inspired the breathtaking floating mountains in James Cameron's blockbuster movie Avatar. Standing among thousands of these dramatic rock columns, some rising over 1,000 meters into the sky, genuinely feels like stepping onto another planet. The park stretches across nearly 400 square kilometers of pure natural wonder, offering endless exploration opportunities. For the truly adventurous, the Zhangjiajie Grand Canyon Glass Bottom Bridge provides heart-pounding views straight down into the valley below. Cable car rides sweep visitors high above the forest canopy, delivering absolutely stunning aerial perspectives of this incredible landscape. Whether you are hiking the winding trails or gazing from above, Zhangjiajie delivers an experience that no photograph can fully capture. From the surreal peaks of Zhangjiajie, we now travel to something entirely different: the gentle, poetic beauty of Hangzhou, our eighth destination. Hangzhou is widely considered one of China's most beautiful and romantic cities, and its crown jewel is the legendary West Lake. Gliding across West Lake on a traditional wooden boat surrounded by weeping willows, blooming lotus flowers, and misty mountains feels like drifting through a living painting. Beyond the lake, rolling hills are blanketed with tea plantations producing Longjing green tea, one of China's most prized and celebrated varieties. Ancient temples and graceful pagodas quietly rise from the landscape, adding a deeply spiritual atmosphere to this already enchanting city. It is no surprise that the great explorer Marco Polo, upon visiting Hangzhou centuries ago, declared it the most beautiful city in the entire world. That timeless beauty remains very much alive today. From the serene waters of West Lake, we now journey deeper into Sichuan province to discover our ninth destination, Zhuangjiajie Valley. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is nothing short of a fairy tale brought to life. Imagine a breathtaking landscape filled with multicolored lakes, cascading waterfalls, and majestic snow-capped peaks stretching as far as the eye can see. What makes Zhangjiajie truly magical is its mineral-rich waters, which create absolutely stunning shades of blue, green, and turquoise across dozens of interconnected lakes. The colors shift and shimmer depending on the light, making every moment feel surreal and dreamlike. While Zhangjiajie is beautiful year-round, the absolute best time to visit is autumn. During this season, the surrounding forests transform into an explosion of vibrant reds, oranges, and golden yellows, perfectly reflected in those impossibly colorful waters below. It is genuinely one of the most visually spectacular places on our entire planet. Our 10th and final destination is the breathtaking Yellow Mountains, known in Chinese as Huangshan, located in Anhui Province. This legendary mountain range is arguably one of China's most photographed and celebrated natural landscapes, and once you see it, you will immediately understand why. Huangshan is famous for its dramatic granite peaks that pierce through the sky, ancient twisted pine trees clinging impossibly to rocky cliffs, and a magical sea of clouds that rolls between the mountains like a living painting. Visitors can explore Huangshan through well-maintained hiking trails or take convenient cable cars that offer stunning aerial perspectives of this extraordinary terrain. The mountain has profoundly influenced Chinese art, poetry, and culture for thousands of years, inspiring countless painters and writers throughout history. There's a famous Chinese saying that after visiting Huangshan, you will never need to visit another mountain again, and honestly, that feels completely believable. And there you have it, our complete top 10 must-visit places in China. Let's do a quick recap of everything we covered. The Great Wall, an architectural marvel stretching across mountains and valleys. Beijing, where ancient imperial history meets modern Chinese culture. Shanghai, the dazzling cosmopolitan city of contrasts. Xi'an, home to the awe-inspiring Terracotta Army. Guilin in the Li River, offering dreamlike karst landscapes straight out of a painting. Chengdu, the giant panda capital and spicy food paradise. Zhangjiajie, the surreal floating mountain forest that inspired Avatar. Hangzhou, the romantic lakeside city Marco Polo adored. Zhuhaigu Valley, a fairy tale wonderland of colorful lakes and waterfalls. And finally, Huangshan, the dramatic yellow mountains draped in clouds and ancient pine trees. What makes China truly extraordinary is this incredible diversity. Whether you crave history, nature, adventure, or city life, China delivers experiences unlike anywhere else on Earth. Before you pack your bags, here are some essential travel tips to help you plan your perfect China adventure. The best times to visit are spring from March through May, and autumn from September through November, when the weather is mild and the landscapes are absolutely stunning. Summer can be extremely hot and crowded, while winter brings harsh cold to many regions. Now, regarding important practicalities, most travelers will need to obtain a Chinese visa before arrival, so check your country's specific requirements well in advance. Language can be a barrier, but do not let that discourage you. Download translation apps like Google Translate or Plico onto your phone, as they work wonders in daily situations. Getting around China is surprisingly straightforward thanks to the country's world-class high-speed rail network, which connects virtually all major destinations quickly, efficiently, and affordably. Booking train tickets in advance through official platforms is highly recommended, especially during peak travel seasons. China is truly unlike anywhere else on Earth. Whether you are a history enthusiast, a nature lover, a foodie, or simply someone who craves new adventures, China has something extraordinary waiting just for you. From the ancient stones of the Great Wall to the surreal landscapes of Zhangjiajie, from the vibrant streets of Shanghai to the peaceful waters of West Lake, every corner of this incredible country tells a story worth experiencing firsthand. This is not just a destination, it is a journey that will change the way you see the world. So go ahead and add China to your travel bucket list because trust me, you will not regret it. If you have already visited China or are planning a trip, we would love to hear about your experiences in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest travel content. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next adventure.